Oké, recept. Keverjük fel, és tegyünk hozzá fél kiló lisztet. So, recept. Majd tegyünk hozzá. I don't know if you have to put an exclamation mark. Yep. The Hungarians like to put exclamation mark with all their imperatives. In English, you only do that if you're really emphatically insisting on it. So here we have the meaning in English is stir it up, or the recipe says stir it up, then put into it half a kilo of flour. So that's the flour list. And here I want to show you something. So we're going to continue on what we were discussing about definite and indefinite. So here, this verb, kever, means to mix or to stir. This has a definite conjugation. It has already listed out steps up to this point. You don't just mix anything in the cabinet. It's the particular things that we've already gotten through up to now. And then it's over here, it has an indefinite conjugation. We're mixing it up, which is definite, and then the flour is something new. So if something has not yet been introduced, it's usually indefinite. So you can say, I'm going to teach a cat Hungarian. The particular cat that I'm teaching today is falling asleep. At first, I'm introducing a concept because you don't know the cat yet. Now that the cat has been introduced, now we can talk about that specific cat. So we haven't introduced the flour yet, and that's why the flour is indefinite. So both juk and unk are both conjugations for first person plural, us, right? Let's do it. But there's no N before the K in the definite conjugation, and there is an N before the K in the indefinite. So definite has no N, indefinite has an N. And let's just go and look at how it's shown in the dictionary. So let's look at kever, to mix, Dutch, Hungarian. Okay, so if we go to the notice that every verb also has the potential where they just stick the word het, I mean, not that the word, the suffix het in the middle of it all, just in case you couldn't figure it out. So kever has an indefinite. It's the top line here, okay? And so it's I mix, you mix, he, she, it mixes, we mix, you all mix, and they mix. And then this one, keverem, so this is, again, I mix, you mix, etc., but it's I mix that particular thing that we've been talking about or that we all know about, that we have specified. So keverem, kevered, keveri, keverjük. So you see here, this is the first person plural. If it's something that we know about, because we've already talked about the ingredients so far and placed them in the bowl, then it's keverjük. And then if it's something, oh, just mix anything, it doesn't matter what in particular it is, we're going to be mixing something, then it's keverjünk, just with the N. Okay, so either it has the y in front of the u, or no y in front of the u, but an N afterwards. So you can see that there, for every conjugation, unless it's impossible for the word to have an object, in which case there's no point in having this definite line. I forget what word we were just looking at that had no... well, we'll come to some. I guess like the word to be would be an example of something like you cannot have an object with the word be, or not a direct object. All right? So like if we look, the word be is van. That's the word be. And if we go to Hungarian and we want to conjugate it, so here, it's an intransitive verb. We can't give you a definite conjugation of it. Keverjük fel, majd tegyünk hozzá, fél kiló lisztet. So for this one, we were looking at definite and indefinite. And what's a good word to pick out from here? Let's do kever. Good words to know. Kever. And that means mix. And let's see if there's other words that kever has that might come in useful in life. So if we go down to Hungarian and we say derived terms, they basically all mean mix or a mixture. So keverjük is a mixture. So nothing really useful other than kever means mix. Okay, let's go on to another one, see what else we can find out about the language. Okay,